We are live now. So every
Right.
time we will get a little bit more professional, I hope.
We'll
This
be very
time we,
professional in 10 goes then.
yes, I mean, this time we will let you all understand what we're talking about.
Oh, this
So,
as well.
yes, we try to speak in English, not in our native language, German. So, guys, uh,
Be
bear
wary
with
of
us.
the accent.
Yes, we will have some German accent,
Yes,
but but you will understand. That's not the problem, right?
we'll try our best.
We will try our very best. So, guys, we see the matchmaker as it was until recently. There is some development behind that because this is the production environment. We are also in a staging environment. So, just that you know, what you see right now is not the latest of the latest. There will be some rollout every week. And next week, we will have another version. And this version will also include more features. Why I'm talking about this? Because we want to focus on certain features. We want to focus on features that are really of value for you guys. And as we now pivot to getting more people in, we also need more hosts to let people in. And letting people in means having a discovery meeting. So when you join this matchmaker, and you can join it on AAA. And what is it? Yes, on AAA, when you are in this community, you can join us, and you get there on waitlist.voiceloop.io. And then you're on the wait list. Right now, it's just me to have these discovery calls. So this week, we will have more people to fulfill this role as a host. For that reason, we are thinking about how can we make this hosting experience as valuable and as exciting and joyful as auto possible. So we provided a list of possible action items. So, I mean, I did some brainstorming with my dear friend ChatGPT, or actually it was Claude in this case, and we came up with 26 items. And like the main focus here is to, let me see, like put the right words here. So when you are becoming a host, you can first you can network, you can connect with people in your own community. So you learn a lot of stuff, a lot of about the trends, about opportunities that are coming up. You will, yeah, you can maybe peer up with someone who you meet along this way. So that's also one of those elements that I'm really benefiting from because I met Marius, who is our co-host today. Hi, Marius.
Hello.
And yes, he joined me on that because we had some first call, and the same goes also with Peter. So if you're maybe not as, I don't know, reaching out to people by yourself, just sign up as a host, and we will make it possible that people connect with you, and you don't have to do anything. So it's just 20 minutes. I would suspect at least once a week. Just put this slot free, and then you will get booked by other people who want to have those calls.
It's pretty much networking on autopilot.
Exactly, exactly. There's nothing much to do. You will get your briefing. That will be one of the features here. Let me see where it is. Uh, yeah, so many features somewhere. There is a pre-call briefing. Here it is. This will be one of the features. So just clicking on it. Automated briefing for upcoming calls displayed on dashboard and via email. So we will get it on the dashboard that we just showed you. And you also get an email where you get an outline of the person that you will meet in the discovery call. And you get some potential questions you can ask. And yes, and that's about it. I mean, you just chill out and talk stuff. And after 20 minutes, the transcript of the meeting will then get sourced back to our database, and then the matches will be generated. Very easy. So, all right. So I hope actually that people will also join our chat. So if you want to chat with us, you can do this on our YouTube and also on LinkedIn. At least is what I was reading. So I hope it works this time. Yeah.
We see it right here. Private chat.
Yeah,
Just private.
there should be a chat
Oh,
experience here. I mean,
I can see it in the bottom left corner.
yes, yes, yes. So I don't know. I mean, just chat with us. We'll see if we answer, then we got it right. So and
If
we can also get this in here. So then the chat will
perfect.
show up in the stream. But until no one types in anything, there's no reason to do that. But yeah, it
It's
would be
not.
a nice
We just close that.
yeah, it would be a nice premiere. So use it, guys. Okay, let's get a little bit chilled here. I put some music in the background. So
So as a host, it's also a good opportunity to get a lot of matches, right? Because you're going to be in constant communication with a lot of people.
exactly.
Name's going to pop up a lot in the brain of the AI.
Yeah, maybe this is not what we discussed. So there's equal opportunities for everyone, but you will be the first to get a match because you already talked to the person, so you don't need to
Correct.
get this reach out. So you already are in the very first row.
First mover advantage.
First pioneer advantage, actually. Yeah, you're one of our pioneers, and for that reason, we will offer some features here. Let's see. Feedback loop. Will we do that? Simple way to provide platform feedback and suggest improvements. So I was thinking, yeah, maybe we get our pioneers the opportunity to have a direct impact on future features. And yeah, so we can give them like some specifics, some special form, some red telephone, you know. Should we
Sounds
get
good.
this? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so this
And they
will
also have a good idea how to improve the service if they are actively using it.
exactly. They use it much more than others, so they should also be one of the first. So this will become a to-do item. Let's go back. So I already had some sorting here, like this on the left is the priorities, where I think, okay, this would be more of a priority. And as soon as it gets from the backlog to do, it will be showing up here. And the next thing that will also happen is we will put this in our cycle, because we have development cycles. I don't know, guys. I mean, it's very small here, right? So let me zoom in a little bit.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I thought I need some glasses, but it's just the resolution then.
Yeah. I mean, it's still crowded because all of the decks here, but can we pull this back? No, not really.
Maybe you can close it.
Can I?
Try Command B, Command S. Every app has like another closing sidebar key shortcut. Maybe top right corner under the plus, there's like you can close the properties. Yes. Under that. Yes, perfect.
Good. Yeah.
There really should be an app where you can just like show on other people's screen what you mean.
Yeah. So okay, I guess this is well enough, so everyone can read it now.
So.
Good. So next one, priority feature access. I mean, it explains for it by itself. So we can have a pre-roll, or we can give some exclusive access permission on those who have a host role. I mean, this would be not too hard to get this enabled, I guess. No. I mean, we should get this done as well for us admins, right? We would also like to see more free access. Yeah. So let's do that, I would say. I mean, this is something that will be developed over time, but at least we can get it as a to-do. All right. Monthly strategy calls. This is something that I would like to offer for everyone who joins us as a host. So maybe you have some specific ideas about what you want to achieve with this host role. Maybe you have some, I don't know, some aspirations, or you want to complain about us or about me. Then you have the opportunities to discuss features. So I guess I will just provide my calendar for that, so that you can book me at least for once a month.
Yeah, maybe we can
And
even make like some sort of group call out of that, because I think this is working pretty well, like co-creation. And I think usually I'm always pretty happy when I have an app where I can like literally talk to the maker and put my 2 cents on how I would do it better.
A good one.
I think.
So this will be like our Sunday session as we have it right now. Maybe 1 hour before that, the hosts session.
Yes.
The VIP session.
VIP session.
Yeah, it's a good one. Let's just edit this group call. Host.
Maybe then through that we can also create like little AI generated feature list where people can then upvote, which are not hosts yet. I'm just spitballing here.
Yeah. Okay. Feature list.
AI generated feature list, which we put to upvote for any role, host or user.
Yeah, okay. This was a good one. We'll get this later on, but it's a good one, yes. Oh, here comes a very special one. I mean, this is a big one actually. That's also very complex, or quite complex. But let me go into this. So, I was thinking, yeah.
Even descriptions.
Yeah, this has some really serious descriptions. Yeah.
I speak out of experience.
Let me explain.
Okay.
So when you have your sessions with your guests, like the host and the guests are the one who have joined for this discovery call. And after this call, you maybe want to see what's happening and how this other person then continued on with other stuff. And if you want to follow this person, you will be able to do so. So you can enable LinkedIn monitoring for a limited amount of people, which will then get the latest posts of this person, of this guest, so to say. And you have a loop watch AI. So the AI will just screen all those this closed circle of people that you have watched, like see yourself as a watch guard or an angel, right? You have your eye over the other, and just in the background, and you have your AI monitoring the posts, and it gives you some activity briefings or some, let's say, some opportunity alert when one of your like previous guests has some ideas or something specific that also targets your niche. You get an alert and then you can reach out to the person. So because now there is so much AI generated content, and sometimes it's very hard to follow up with the people because you really want to follow up with personal stuff or stuff that's really interesting for you. And if you have a Loopwatch AI that just does that for you, like really screens all the posts and finds the value in it and pass just the value to you. So you don't need to like always check the LinkedIn, but you just get your briefings on those people that you really want to stay connected with. So this is like weekly digest, provides concise summaries of guest professional developments. Then it can also create smart outreach drafts. So if there's something, okay, this is something I want to respond to, then just press a button and it generates a personalized DM message regarding this update. And you can also create a promotional highlight around this post of your I don't know, of the person that you follow. Okay. And it's just minimal effort. So this is also one thing that I'm targeting to make personal connections, like one-to-one connections, scalable. And for that you need some middle steps, some middle assistant that takes care of that for you.
I find it pretty interesting from the point of view that when we browse in LinkedIn and stuff, right, we already have some sort of algorithm doing some of the back work. But through that, we will have like a personalized little, let's call it algorithm, which is like a layer on top, trying to personalize that algorithm, which is already.
Yes. So you have your interest. you have your interests, and LinkedIn does no shit about that. It tries its best, but maybe you have
it's
a better
serving too many
idea.
people.
Yes, maybe you have a better idea of what content is really interesting for you, and AI, which is trained on your preferences, can do a better job. So like the algorithm will be from VoiceLoop. It will just get the best content that you are following of the people that you already met, that you already had some conversation with, and you can select those. You can, okay, I want this and this and this person, and I would love to get updates if there's something new from this person, and then I can follow up. So you don't need to have fear of missing out, FOMO, on LinkedIn anymore.
That's right.
Yeah.
But this is still more as a curator, right? You are still in the charge of then actually doing the reaching out, but it curates a more personal view.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It still stays personal. You still have to do some action, but you don't have to read everything.
No.
Because maybe those people that you follow have, I don't know, every second post GPT stuff, and you're not interested in generated content. But if there's some personal one, you really don't want to miss out on this one. Or if there's some specific news that is really targeting your niche, then you don't want to miss out on that one. So it should filter the content that is really of value for you, and then it will give you an alert if this is something that you should respond to.
Can maybe give a suggestion?
Yes, please.
Like personally, when I scroll for LinkedIn, I do it sometimes in the mornings, and then when I just wake up and I instantly see that feed and like information. It's like a lot to take in. So I could imagine this tool also evolving a little bit in like, you get this alert, like you just said, but it gives you like a very concise version why you did it in the first place. And then you have like more of a opinion going in and like an easier time and not getting like bombarded with information right out of the bat.
100%.
I would love. Yeah.
Yeah. You get a personalized briefing. It will personalize it like, good morning, Marius. Here's the latest of your dear friends that you wanted to follow.
He said that. That could be interesting to you. That's amazing.
Exactly. And have a nice day. Today is a sunny weather. And I'll give you a quote for you that's more easy to get along with. But for now, yes, I mean,
sounds like Jarvis.
Yeah, I have that actually for AI industry news. It wakes me up every morning.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, for real.
Crazy.
Yeah, the Home Assistant. That's the software, and it connects with your Google Home, and then it just plays whatever you automated to do it. And yeah, I have that. So I mean, this could also go into this one maybe. But yeah, I mean, that's also something I would love to have. I really have some people I don't want to miss out, and I just don't want to see all the other stuff on LinkedIn and ads or whatever. Like, no, you can just filter all that out and just get the relevant ones for you. So will be to do because I want to have it. And we want to have it. Like the admins should get it first, but then it will get rolled out to our hosts. And when the hosts are fine with it, we may also maybe roll it out to all other members of this AAA. So if you can then follow your matches. When you have some matches, you're not ready to reach out to them yet, but you want to follow them, and then you can also do that.
So you can also like build up some more knowledge about them.
Yeah, you can do professional. What is it?
Remunerating.
Yeah, or stalking, right? That's the word.
Professional stalking.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
When you're ready, then
you had it here first.
Yeah, when you're ready, then you just contact them and tell them everything that you know about them.
Yes, they will love it.
They will love it, absolutely.
Yes.
I was your greatest fan for all the years, but I was too shy. Yeah, so that's the idea. Okay.
Dog watch AI.
Live watch AI. I mean, this could be an actual product. I know it's not just matchmaker. Next one.
One thing, but we can discuss that later.
Yeah, let's set up a booking calendar for host onboarding. Yes, easy one. I mean, yeah, you just should see what's coming up, and we don't do that yet. I mean, that's a no-brainer. It should be done. course, yeah, the pre-call briefing, we already talked about that. So this will be a to-do item. Post-call feedback. Let's see. This is, yeah, I mean, AI can analyze the transcripts. And yeah, and option to add meeting notes. Yeah, okay, this was the one. So you as a host, when you had some insights on how to best support this guest, you can leave some notes for other hosts who will meet this person at a later point. Yeah, just some insights. Maybe is this something special then the other one should mention next time to follow up with. So I guess this could be a nice one to leave it somewhere. And we can do this also in our feedback table, right? Just as another category of feedback. Okay.
Maybe also how it compares to previous matches or previous conversations.
Yes, just some history. Okay.
I can imagine it would be pretty cool if you have like a little word cloud maybe at some point where she's like, okay, what are like the topics which keep coming up when you talk to people?
Yeah. I mean, we actually want to get a more filled data set. You know, you maybe want to talk about something different next time, so that you, I don't know, have all kinds of aspects covered. You just don't want to talk about your dog's Dewey every time. Maybe you also want to talk a little bit about your niche, or I don't know what still has to have some value for others. And
maybe that starts with the awareness that you always talk about the same thing in the first place.
Yeah, so, there will be note. Remind him to talk about something else.
Yeah, maybe have a little reminder. You always talk about the same stuff. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. let's get to the next topic, please.
Yes, move on, please.
All right. Next, performance metrics. This is like, maybe I would like to get this from us. When I do those hosts meetings, I just want to see, okay, how many calls that I already had, you know, how many no-shows I actually already had. So, okay, interesting as well. What was the average duration? So, I mean, I tend to overextend to 20 minutes, to be honest, but this should be like just some guidance. 20 minutes as a minimum, but you can overextend if the other one is also ready to do so. It's not a rule to have it just 20 minutes, but then it would give you some, I don't know, some average. Then you can see, okay, maybe I just talk too much, or let the other one talk a little bit more, or something like that.
That could also be interesting to track who's talking more.
Yeah, and maybe I don't know. We can give some recommendation on what kind of host maybe you fit better with.
Yeah, we make little personas.
Yeah, exactly. So he's a very talkative person, and he is a very talkative host. Maybe they should meet. Let's see how long the session goes.
Let's meet up to talkative person and see if they ever come to a
discussion. Or if someone doesn't talk anything and how fast it should be over. Okay. And also, number of collected feedbacks. So if you want to become a host, we also offer the others to give you some feedback. Let me just put it here. Where is it? So here it is. Give feedback. That's the way to do it, guys. We got one
Very
feedback
simple.
today. We got the first feedback today, Marius.
How was it?
This was Actor, was it? I met just yesterday.
Amazing.
And guys, it's not hard. You just press one of the buttons, right? And leave just some words. We would be very happy about
glowing button in the top right corner.
Yeah, I believe I tried to make it like really visible. I mean, it should not be too tiny. We can make it bigger if it does not.
Yeah. I mean, some arrows leading there.
Real big. We can make it like I don't know, pop up. I actually thought, Marius, that like we can have this as a mandatory thing So you had already a meeting, and there is already a experience of the meeting, and you can ask, okay, before you see your match results, leave us a feedback.
Or do it that way. You show the first, and if you want to see the other two, then you have to give a feedback.
Yeah, also one.
Yeah. So, for example, you can already show him, tease him with, for example, Brandon's stab. But if you want to click on it, you first have to give the feedback.
Yeah, because guys, really, that's the only thing that we ask you for. It's a for free service.
Yes.
We do a lot of love, a lot of work into this, and especially love. And we just need to get some feedback so that we can improve it. No, the more you.
But it's also
Yeah.
a chance for you to like really develop that with us. Like
Yeah,
anything
exactly.
you say to us can maybe be in there 2 days later.
Exactly. I mean, we have a lot of creative people here. Like you want to do development for other companies, so put a little bit of your creative energy also in this one, and maybe you have some ideas. I'm sure you have some ideas. I mean, because this is very minimal. Maybe it's just too little to have a critique on. Okay, this I understand. But besides of that, maybe you can say, okay, the match was not so good, or okay, my photo could be a little bit bigger, or I don't know. Whatever it is, just drop us some lines, and then we know that we are on the right track, because we want to be a lean team. Like lean development means we don't do stuff you don't need. We don't want to waste time. We want just to be very minimal in the beginning, and slowly add features that you really want to have. That's a good starter, because let's see, I also did put a Kenny board for that. What is it? VoiceLoop.kenny.io. This link will also be shared in the comments later on, but VoiceLoop.kenny.io. It's not hard to. I mean, you can zoom in here as well. Now I can't. But yes, you get the idea. This will be filled up with many items, and you can get to the feature requests. And there you already can see some potential features that you then can upvote. You just need to log in once. I mean, now I'm in the admin mode, but you can then log in once with your Google account, and then you just press the button up if you want to have this feature. So either way, even if you just don't want to type your feedback, just go to this page and press a button. As simple as that. So this already helps us, right? So, and this is also for this session right now. So everything that we discuss here, we will also put on the Kenny board. So let me go back and I'll just show you what this means. So we have already a list of items here, and I will now just try it out. Add a label. Can I just press it here and it adds it? Okay. Yeah, Kenny. Who killed Kenny? Okay, and another one. Or I just want to have a shortcut actually.
Wasn't it S?
Change or add labels. That's the one. Labels, yes, Kenny. And
now it syncs with the board?
Yeah, I did some automation, so it should add my Kenny. And here also a Kenny. And here also a Kenny. Yeah, another Kenny.
Can you select more at once?
Yeah, I could, but I just like to Kenny.
Okay.
Okay, so I suppose, whoops, this should also be now on the Kenny board. Let's just check it, because there are some.
Maybe you need to reload first.
Yeah. Okay.
No, there it is.
Yeah, they're coming in.
Very interesting to me. You use a shortcut for everything, but then for reloads, you go the traditional way.
Oh yes, I just forgot about it. Yeah, I'm a very old school person at times. I'm not as young as you are. We still use the mouse for stuff,
Oh wow!
Yes,
it's a mouse.
For real, yes. I mean, my touchpad mouse. I know you don't know mouse anymore. Okay, guys, let's go to the next items. Performance metrics. Yes, this is what we already discussed. This will
Yes.
also be a yes, a very easy yes. So
Actually,
you want,
this one also made me think of one thing. Maybe you already have it in backlog. Allowing the hosts, if maybe something comes up, that they can put their meeting into like a little box where other people can pick it up if they're like not able to host.
if they're not able to host right now.
Let's say, for example, you have a host meeting,
Yeah.
but something came up and they know 2 days before, they can maybe allow another host to take that meeting.
Ah. Okay. You should create a feature item for that.
We'll go to Kenny.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can type while I do these other things, and then you can also
Perfect.
do this here as well. Okay. So then call management. Yes, I mean also very easy, no-brainer, I would say. So you see your upcoming calls and you see your past calls. You know, like two lists stacked upon each other. I was thinking, so one on the upcoming calls, on the upper one, like we have it here with this. You know, here would be the upcoming ones, and here would be the past ones, and then you can just click on the new ones and the past ones, and when you get to the past ones, you can see some summary of the call, and for the future ones, you can see some briefing of the call. You know? The briefing and the summary would be done in those items. Okay, so will be a yes. Call management. Here it is. To do. Member Spotlight Generator. This is something that kind of already exists. So there's not much effort to do here, but we will also get this spotlight into the host dashboard, I would say. So when you, as we said, when you click on the past meeting, you can also get this button. I want to get a spotlight. Then it generates a specific spotlight. As those guys who follow my profile on LinkedIn, you know what I mean. So for every session I have right now, there is a spotlight of the person that I met. And you guys will also get this spotlight AI version that you can then see on the dashboard, and you also get it on as an email. And then you can just copy paste, or at some point, if you, I don't know, we can have a webhook thing that you can have it automated as well. But yes, this would be a nice thing. It's not much effort. Yeah, small effort. You see, that's the effort item here.
For real?
All right, go back now. Now we come to, I mean, we already have quite some. We will still decide what we put in our first development cycle for 1 week, and one would be for the second week, because this will be a 2-week cycle. Like the matchmaker host is for 2 weeks, not just for 1 week. In the first week, we will have at just 3. Let me just go to the overview. Here it is, and I'll get this in here. So that's the whole briefing of this milestone, matchmaker hosts. It's about to create, empower, and retain a network for volunteer community hosts, discovery calls, leverage AI-driven tools, and meaningful connections and drive engagement. So you hosts, you're very important. That's the reason why we do that, all that. And we will take the next 2 weeks to get tools rolled out, and we will decide which tool we will start with for the first week. And the second week, we will add more hosts. So the first week, we'll just you, Marius, Peter, and one extra person that's not in our team yet will be added as an active host. And then we have some learnings that we will discuss on next session. And then we say, okay, does it work? Okay, let's roll out the next wave of hosts. Yes. So then we will be in total 9 hosts with me together. And this is massive already, right? I mean, when we get up to 9 hosts, then we can really scale up. Then we really can have many sessions at the same time. And I really want to get you this feeling of being an ambassador for this grassroots initiative. So you will be an ambassador for yourself, of course, and you can also represent this movement and connect and learn and all that. So yeah, we will definitely have another session like this one on next Sunday, where we can discuss what we learned and get some experience transfer for the upcoming hosts.
No, and once again, the votes also play a role here, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever you vote up will also get done on the next wave. Okay, so take
our life easier.
To do some voting so that we really know what is of value for you guys. Okay, let's go back to the issues. By the way, if anyone likes this tool, that's Linear. Is it app or app? It's .app, yeah. It has a really nice premium, guys. Try it out if you want to do some project planning. I tried GitHub with the issues, but it was just not very easy to see the structure. But this one is it does real-time syncing with GitHub. So everything that we do here also syncs with your GitHub. So if you already have some developers, you use GitHub, that's a no-brainer to start here. And you really can use all those nice icons. I like icons. I like when it's thought through, right? When there's some thought behind every decision here. And you have all your... Yes?
Speaking from the perspective of the developer, it's also, I don't know, there's a little dopamine kick every time you see this well thought through task and issue and you put it into InView.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It drives you. You also have those little diagrams which show you then how far you are away from your milestone. So in every step of the way, there's a little realization you have made some progress.
Yeah, you get the cycle, for example, right?
So
you have your milestone and we get there. And you can add some more items as we did.
So I think also when you build a startup, it's all very abstract all the time, right? So like having a little bit of feedback, visual feedback that you're actually like going somewhere is really helpful in the founder's mind.
It is. It's real. I mean, because yes, as you said, I mean, there's just information, but if you can abstract it or you get a more deep understanding, visualize it. Yes, exactly. That's the word. Then it really helps a lot. And you have many projects, you can stack it and then have sub items and sub items of sub items, and still it's easier to understand.
No.
Yeah, and it has a desktop app as well. This one. All right, guys, we are now already quite far. So there are some few more where I thought, okay, this could be important. So the next 4 items at least I would discuss. Community gratitude wall. I think that would be nice fun. Maybe not in the beginning, but when we have a more open dashboard version, where you don't just see your own matches, but maybe some community space corner, it would be nice to have some way to say thank you to the hosts. I know. So members
I think that would be also aspiring for the host.
Yes. Just say something nice, I mean, you can leave your feedback. You can also leave some recommendation on the LinkedIn profile of the host. You get some links for that. But maybe you, I don't know, had a very nice experience with this host and learned something or had some nice matches after that, And the host was the person to help for that,
It's also not just feedback for us in the perspective of the app, right? Like you as a person, if you are a host, also like kind of grow and networking with people. So that's like a nice benefit.
Yeah, so I think we should do that. At least it gets to the Kenny board, and if it gets enough upvotes,
it's done.
It will be done, exactly. So, okay. So it already has a Kenny. Did I do that? I don't know. Okay. Why the other ones don't have Kennys yet? Okay, let's give them some Kennys.
Does Kenny stand for anything?
maybe South Park. I don't know.
When I think about canny, I think about like canning a feature, which means like not doing it. So maybe it's a bit counterintuitive.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. All right. This is something that actually is not here for the host thing, but yeah, kind of it's a data process. Now we have the make processes right now that like everything kind of like the LinkedIn one is already an edge function. Thanks to Marius, he did that. So the idea is to get this system as performant and as safe and secure as possible. For that reason, Marius inspired me to switch to Superbase. Before that, we were on Google Sheets, just so you know. Now we have a real database, right? A real one. And it's very performant. It has like a really good GitHub updates and it's really fast. And the next logic step was to go away from make and have everything migrated to Superbase edge function, which really like it's. You just imagine this edge function is not just on the server, I don't know, in California or in Frankfurt. No, this is there are so many nodes spread all over the world. So you get the nearest node with this edge function. That's the reason why it's called edge function, because it's close to the edge to your area where you are. And it responds instantly. So there will be no time lagging, and it's very cost efficient as well. So it's already included in our Superbase plan, which is for free right now.
No.
So guys, yeah.
Just imagine like when you get your car service, and you live like, I don't know, in Berlin, you would have to drive to Munich every time and back. But with an edge function, you just are directly next to you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't need to have some extra steps in between. You get it directly done.
Correct.
And it's really nice. So this after meeting is a long make process right now. I'll just show you how this looks like right now. Make. So this is that's what happens when we had a session, guys. So here the session gets in. Let me a little bit bigger. So this webhook gets triggered when the session is over. Then we extract the transcript of the session with Fireflies. Then we have an iterator that like gets every sentence of the session. Well, yes, and then I get the guest email, so I want to know, okay, who was that guy? Then it will find the meeting for what the session was for. Then it will store the transcript on our Superbase storage. If there was some error, because lately I have some errors, I will get notification here on my phone. Then there will be the meeting update. Then it will create a vector database and have this transcript then enriching the profile of the user. Then it will find the matches, right? And then it stores it again on our storage database. And you get a spotlight. Like right now, it's just for me. And yeah, then you get your matches via email at the end. So that email will then send out to you, and you will say, yeah, you got your matches. Check out your profile. So this has to be optimized first, and the second is should become an edge function. So yeah,
I must say one thing which is cool about Make is that it's so easy to show people though.
Yes.
When you show them code, it's like, oh, okay, I see green and red and black backgrounds and it looks like I'm hacking something. But with Make, it's little nice bubbles.
Yeah, it is, and it's good for prototyping. That's the thing.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
We can test it out and find the bugs here in the first stage. It's easier to bug tracking, at least for me. And when the logic is solid, we can then migrate this logic to a code. And then it will be almost in real time. It will not jump as it does it here. It will just whoosh, done. All right.
That's
So
great. Because then we
yeah,
also optimize the steps already because you have tested it.
yeah. I mean, I have many iterations on that already, and that will still, because Fireflies had some issues today, I found out. So I did not get the sentences. So I had to do some workaround today, and sometimes someone scheduled the meeting and then rescheduled it. That did not change the time and date of the rescheduling in the meeting database. So it didn't find the meeting, and it got stuck here. And so I had some filtering going on. Like, it's a little bit complicated to just find the spot when this meeting was, because Fireflies actually does not hand me over the meeting ID. I don't get the Google Meet ID to identify it, unfortunately. So I have to pinpoint it with what I know when this would happen, and who is the host. This is what I know, and then we can track it down. But yes, it's a little bit complicated. Yes, so this will be done at some point. It's not urgent. It's not urgent. So I can actually change priority to low for now. The others are things that should start before that. Automated thank you notes, a very easy one, because I mean, AI can do that. AI just sees what you did, what you had a meeting, and then I can thank you. Hey, host, you did a really nice job. You talked about this and that, and thank you. So, or maybe some more, I don't know, some feedback if the one is open for the next session, or just pointing out what was really nice in a very objective perspective. You know, AI can do some nice recommendations. So I thought this would be a nice idea to have a thank you for the host, you know, one way or the other. So I guess this will be a Kenny item, but it will also become a to-do. So interesting. Some are already Kenny's. Okay. Good. What else? Yes, I mean, this is something that's maybe not for the hosts, but we had some trolls today who kind of got in the system in the pipe. I had to delete them all, and this will be some filtering to take care about that. So guys,
Already
I mean,
amazing that people consider us to spam us. So
yeah, isn't it an honor?
it's an honor.
It's not. People already try to hack us. Okay, so we
should
have
frame it.
value here.
Yes.
By the way, I already fixed the view so that people would not get into our view thing. I found a way to secure it. So
Great.
yeah, we are pulling up the walls right now. Oh, this would be the welcome sequence. That's a more complex one. So, I mean, we can see here that's the complexity on the right side. Here's the priority on the left side. So we can go through every item here. Let's see. The welcome sequence, this would be an important one because it has sub items here as well. Let's just have a look at that. So for every new host, there should be an onboarding ramp. No, there are some things that you have to set up. Like you will get like an introduction of what it is to be a host. You know, you have to be an active listener. You don't just talk about yourself in a discovery call because it would defy the purpose of that. You know, you should be interested in the other, and that's a very important prerequisite to get it out, to be qualified as a host. So and when you meet these requirements, then you will be a good fit for host, and we give you some. Maybe you get some goodie package at some point when you have some money, but you will get some tools, which is also very valuable, and you get some recommendations, and that's already a lot. And yeah, and our like features, like pre-access, everything that we list, and then you upload. Fireflies has to be set up. Then the fill out, like you will be your own scheduling will get in. So this also has to be set up. So there will be a welcome sequence on the dashboard at some point, but this is to be some UI work, and it's not a one-click thing. So this has to be done and developed. Of course, prompted to some degree, but also drafted first before it can be prompted.
But with the desired outcome of making it as easy as possible for the host to use, so it doesn't have to like spend hours on setting up Fireflies or something.
Yeah, it should be very easy to understand. It should be some videos in it. Until we have this ready, I will do that for you. So I will meet every new host and we will just go through every single step in a live session. But when we scale up further, there should be also like a version of this onboarding that you can just click through and then you get everything.
Yes.
So we really want to have this scalable, so it should not depend on one person to become a host. So this knowledge transfer should also be in the system. That's the reason. Okay, so also a very important item, but let's keep it in the backlog for now. We already have quite some items, so I can cover that right now as well. The no-show handling. Also, yeah, I mean, what to do? I mean, sometimes you can just have some emergency or you forgot about it, can happen. You know, but still, there should be some rescheduling if it wasn't on purpose. You know, mostly it would not be because you had some effort to get into this spot that you book it. So for the host, there should be some easy way to reschedule it, to have some just press this button and there will be a drafted message that we send to the guest so that he can like schedule another follow-up meeting with you. So yes, I guess this should become a to-do. At least you can vote on that. Now we'll see if we can... See?
The host also has like a calendar, right, where he puts in his available times.
Yeah, of course, yes.
So we can also send that through, like with a little drafted message. Hey, you can book a new slot here.
Yeah. Or we have like a separate. I mean, it still should go to this pipeline of us.
No.
But we cannot have like a second chance pipeline.
Yes. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, exactly. You get another chance, no worries. First one is for free. Second one, take it serious, please.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, personalized meeting host insights. Oh yeah, I mean this could be, I don't know. Let's make it a to-do item. I would be interested if the host would be interested in getting feedback from AI on the talking style or on what kind of host you could be. No, I don't know. So yeah, I mean, if you are very open to improve, maybe this would be an item for you.
Well, I could also imagine a cool thing for a host, maybe that he can, like, as a little side feature, also put in some keywords for the things that he's really looking for, and maybe then the AI also pings him some matches based on that.
Put it as a feature item, Marius.
Yes, will do.
Okay, next one. Community impact visualization. That's a X-Large, the only one that I put on X-Large. I thought, okay, this would be really nice, but it's a hard one. So, network graph showing connections facilitated by the host. How cool is that? You know, you had your sessions, and then you see like a network building up of people connecting, and you were the origin of all that. You know, like. Okay, so like
I think we discussed that, right? Yeah, you have like I think we discussed it in, privately as well once. You have like this little graph then where you can see how people connect. It also reminds me a lot to this like GitHub globe. Do you know from the website?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, that could also be really cool. Maybe you can do like a little connection.
I mean, yes, like GPT Engineer could do that. I think to have some node stuff, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
like make, you just make this node and this node, put it off a database, and make a connection between this and that.
Yeah,
Draw a line.
little line.
Yeah, it should be able to do that. So this could be a nice project. Maybe not that easy, because we also need to track the connections made. So this is like you have to follow the match, or so that we can know, okay, you want to connect or be connected with the one. And then we can build up such a connection tree over time. That would
This
be
could
very
actually,
interesting. Yeah.
this could even also then maybe like at some point evolve like a little bit into a leaderboard where you can then see, oh wow, this guy has connected with so many people.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And you see like a little spider web of connections that guy made.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And then we all know, okay, this is the one you should talk with because he knows everyone.
He knows it all.
Yeah, I mean, Mario is like I would be one of those, I guess.
Yes,
In a very sense, because I already talked to so many people.
that's true.
So, but anyways, I mean, yes, this would be a nice visualization. I like visualizations. So yeah, I mean, it's a hard one. We will discuss when this will be done, but I would put it as, because it's a nice idea. So okay. Oh wow, yeah, leaderboard. How about that? I mean,
I just wrote it down as well. I will delete my ticket then.
Okay. The leaderboard. Why not? I mean, some of us are more competitive than others, but a friendly competition, why not? I mean, it's not that you decide how many meetings that you can have, but if you like have more open schedules, then you get more meetings assigned. And when you get some feedback, maybe this can also play into this leaderboard. So if you like really do your best, have many meetings, and get a lot of, I don't know, positive feedbacks, and also get highlighted on the gratitude board or whatever, then you will maybe get some ranking, up rank, whatever. I mean, I don't know. Let's just let the host decide if this would be something, or if it's maybe just too much pressure. I would be open for both. So
I think a lot of people like that. I mean, it's also like on the internet, but usually I always like to see little metrics of how the community is evolving.
Yeah,
we
but
can put
maybe
it up
it
forward.
could be encouraging, right? So, oh wow,
Yeah.
they're having so many meetings. I also want to rank up a little bit, so I put in some time slots so that people can discuss and meet with me.
No.
Yeah, so
And
maybe.
you also learn once again, like maybe this is a person I should talk to.
Yeah, true. I mean, it's not that we want to, I don't know, bully anyone who is not on the top rank. It's more friendly competition. Maybe we just show the top 4, right? Not the lower ends. Just the top 4 who are in our leaderboard, something like that.
Maybe we can also recycle this then every month or something. So yeah, like new people have a chance of getting there as well.
Yes, like ranking of the month. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so you have to give your best also the next month.
Yes, to stay there.
Yeah, stay consistent. Then you have the ranking of the year. I don't know. Badge system. Achievements for milestones and exceptional performance. Why not? So if you have, I don't know, 3 meetings in a row without any, I don't know, complaint, with any complaint, or I don't know, whatever. Compliance. My German is going to English. I can't speak on my. So yeah, badges. I like badges. I mean, we can have fun badges, like, I don't know, you just had your first meeting badge, and I don't know, you showed up in time badge.
No shows yet badge.
No shows yet badge. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, badges would be nice. We have like some badges on your profile, and then people say, "Oh, cool, here's badges."
But that would be a weird badge, because then it would actually go away at some point. You would have it at the beginning, and then it would be taken away from you.
Yeah, maybe you get your early badges that you made it, and then you level up on the next level. You get other badges, maybe.
Yeah.
just the beginner batches, like when you're like a what is a pathfinder, you have your different levels of whatever it is. Yeah, you decide. We will put a Kenny on that, so that you let us know if you want to have that or not. The same goes with host of the month. It's very similar. So you can also decide with us if you want or can upvote. Okay, this is like it's like similar to this gratitude board of gratitude. There will be someone be maybe upvoted, or we can have some, I don't know, or the hosts can also vote. I don't know who will vote for this host, but I also saw this on our AAA community, like the member of the month was it. So why not have a host of the month? Yeah, I mean, everything that contributes to the appreciation and that people see the value in being a host, I think that's a good one, and why not? So you get your host of the month badge. Okay. Host resource library, that's an easy one. It's not much to do. We can collect some articles, videos, tools, I don't know, some I don't know, talking skills, I don't know, I mean, or there are some really nice, I just met someone, follow someone, he's called Wins something. He has some nice presentation tutorials, how to speak without and such things. So and there's some nice resources that you can use to improve your talking skills or your presentation skills or your active listening skills, which you need here as well. So maybe like you can train that, and then you can get some articles and tools around that if you're open for that. So easy one would be part of the welcome package maybe. Right, then that's a one. Exclusive webinars just for the hosts, exclusive. We will invite some experts, some I don't know, some hosts of the Apple or OpenAI team. I don't know, some really nice VIP guests that then we'll have a session with you hosts. I don't know. I mean, get some very exclusive webinar for whatever topic. We will make this possible for you guys at some point when we grow big enough and have a big reputation. Okay. So some voice. Is it from you, Mario? Now it's better, I think. This was weird. Can you hear me? I can hear you. What is that? Okay, we are losing touch right now. Okay, now I don't hear myself anymore. That's good. Okay. Go. It's still you. It's still your mic. Your mic, some stuff. I don't know what is, but when you unmute yourself, I get some strange voice loop. Not a good one. Okay. You can unmute yourself and try again when you have something to say, or let's see if this works next time. Host initiated matches. Yes, I mean, at some point, maybe hosts see, okay, I met so many people, they should get connected. So he can just, okay, there will be a match suggestion from your host, and you will get a separate email as a recommendation email from this host that you had before. So why not? Why not let the host also be the matchmaker? So also maybe not that hard to get, and yeah, let's just try that. The mic is still here. What is it, Marius? Do you have another separate mic? I don't know. It was very weird. Okay, let's get to the last 3 items and then we are done. Testimonial collection. Easy request, LinkedIn recommendations on Trustpilot. Yeah. I mean, this is already what we have already. So when you do your feedback, you can also leave a testimonial for the host. So that's not just to do it, already is in progress actually. So, but it can be more than that. And social media, easy sharing of member spotlights and success stories. I will keep it on the backlog in this way because this will be more development. So, I mean, at some point at level 3, I would say, for the hosts who are also very tech savvy, they can just give us their webhook and we will call this webhook and pass over this information of this with this spotlight that you can then send to your own LinkedIn. Okay. And one more. Yeah, this is what we already discussed. Okay, that's it. So let's pull this all up into the Kenny. And one more Kenny. Host leaderboard.
Is it better now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. The good old Microsoft trick worked.
Okay. Good. This was very strange for a moment.
I disconnected my headphones. I think that was the issue.
Okay.
At the host matches, I wanted to say something. I actually also just put it in linear. I think that would be really cool if you have some knowledge because you met so many people that you can like maybe connect them together with a really nice little UI interface where you pull up one and drag the other one, and they maybe you can put like a little text there as well saying like, okay, they should meet up because of they both look on XYZ technology and they both do sales. I don't know. I think you need to make it work so it doesn't feel a bit weird for like the 2 receiving matches that there suddenly is like, okay, I'm connected up with this guy. So there should definitely be rationale.
Put some more time into this for prototyping and drafting. Yeah, so what you just mentioned, you can edit in the comments. But yeah, I agree.
No.
To make it like a very intuitive interface, but I see that also as a large one. That's not so easy because when you want to make it right for the host, as easy as possible, not too much effort, it would be a really nice UI.
I could imagine it a little bit like dragging 2 icons, like 2 profile pictures into the same box or something.
Yeah. Yes. And what happens when you pull in 3?
Then you have a meeting with 3 people.
Yeah. What's the French term for that? Ménage à trois?
Ménage à trois. I know only the English one, but that's not for.
Okay, guys. We had now many Kenny items. Let's just check if this is already on the Kenny available. If my automation is working. Not this one. Okay, no. Just pull the other one. Here it is. Feedbacks. No. It just got blocked, but I will fix that after that. Maybe there was some automation thing, but you will see those soon. Those who are already here, you can already upvote, and the rest will be added after that. Let me just check. Maybe I have some.
Is it a linear automation or a make automation?
It's a make automation. I can just check right now. Oh yeah, I see the issue. So now I can see what happens. What is the error? Missing field requirement. T-tiles. It needs T-tiles. Okay, let me just get this done now.
But I didn't do that for the other. You mean the description?
Yes. Oh,
Maybe it's not that bad. I like the descriptions too. So
yeah, but if not, then it should still.
can you make it optional?
Yeah. Okay, use existing data. Okay, now I can just set it on process old data. Okay. All right. Maybe I just had to add the information, and now we can check again.
Can I ask you why you put a script in depot?
Why did what?
You have your depot open there, and you put like a coding script inside of depot.
Depot?
Like the translating thing?
Okay.
Yeah.
This was Depot? Oh, this was a accident.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why you were translating code.
JavaScript to Python
English.
The new feature, you didn't know?
Oh, that would be cool. JavaScript, please translate it to C+.
Guys, see how this works? Yay!
Perfect.
Now we have it all in here. Please get to our voiceloop.can.io, do your upvoting, do your magic, and let us know.
Perfect.
Everyone who listens and watches the session today, please, or the other day, I mean, you have your recording, and please do your upvotes so that we know what we should prioritize, because this will be the next step. We have many items right now, and we are confused.
We are.
So we will pick what we would like to do, but maybe you also have your own vote to that. So you will be considered, especially if you want to become a host, then the more. All right, guys, this was a 1 hour session. Did take longer than I expected. But yes, there was a lot to cover as well. And we will continue doing this. And at some point, there will be a pre-scheduled host session, very exclusively. Maybe we will also get Sam Altman into the session as exclusive guest. Let's see. And then we will, get some really nice stuff done together. The waiting list will be continued to have those sessions in the next coming week. We will also have more hosts like Marius. You will get onboarded on that, and Peter. And then let's see how this works. Everyone,
cool.
Thanks for joining us today. Thanks, Marius, for joining the session together with me and have this English conversation, as we don't do it that often.
No, it's improving my English as well.
Nice.
Maybe you guys can upvote if my accent is getting better.
Yeah, over time there will be some Marius English upvotes. Let's see.
Perfect. I want to have that badge.
Yes, English improved badge.
Perfect.
Okay, so this will be continued in next sessions, and thanks for joining us, and see you next time.